Alright guys, I am live. YouTube says I am live and the internet never lies, right? Right. And that's what they say anyways. Welcome in. This is the Howdy Tech Show. This week is episode 89, it looks like. Did this 88 times so far. So yeah, there is that. Welcome in. This is just little live streams I do every week, or I try to do every week. I've missed a few weeks here and there, but I try to do basically every week. Kind of just go down through the Q&A, questions, comments, concerns been left on my video, answer them the best I can, give the community a chance to hang out with me, a little bit of one-on-one time, and then I'll answer any questions you may have about technologies or whatever you want to talk about. Pretty much, I'm pretty well open book almost. So yeah, that's pretty well what the show's about. And we kind of go over what the community, how well the community's done, what you can expect coming up on the channel for the next week or so, and all that good happy stuff. There's a few disclaimers I throw out. This is Saturday. This is my day off, which really don't count right now, but I do enjoy me a cold beer while I do the stream. So cheers to y'all. Hope the weekends find you well. That's number one disclaimer. There will be some drinking involved in the show. Also, foul language. Don't have the best of language, but you may hear a cuss word or a dirty word or foul language come out from time to time. I try to keep that to a bare minimum, but it does happen. Just to let you know, I don't want nobody, oh, you cussed or this or that. If the drinking or the cussing offends you too bad or something you don't want to deal with, there's that little red X button up there in the corner, I hate to see anybody leave because of it, but it happens. No BS, or YouTube's already saying that there's problems. Imagine that. Please use keyframe seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are not being sent often enough. I don't think I can change that on the fly, I don't believe. I don't know why they keep doing this. This just started here recently. I don't think it's going to change it. I think I have to stop the stream to be able to change that for it to take effect. But there we go. We put something in there. Seems like stream's going all right. What else is there? English language is my native language, but I ain't the best at it. I apologize up front if I destroy your YouTube handles. Some of these YouTube handles, the way they got them written out or whatever, it's kind of hard for me to understand or be able to pronounce. So there is that. Throw the apology out there up front. Overclocking, I don't know if I got any. I think I do. I think I got a couple this week, one this week, where people ask me, hey, I got these particular components, what can I overclock them to? Because I do a lot of overclocking on my channel. I don't know. It's called the Silicon Lottery, and even if I had the exact components that you do, it may not, yours may not overclock as good as mine, or yours may overclock better than mine. Everybody comes to my overclocking guys wanting exactly what numbers to punch in and whatnot. It all depends on your system and your components. I mean, I can order the same exact components same time you do, get them out of the same stockpile, and they're going to overclock different. It's Silicon Lottery. It is a true thing. I'm sure you guys have heard about it if you guys are into overclocking. Any other disclaimers out there at the beginning of each one of these? Well, I did the cussing, did the drinking, did the names, did the overclocking questions. I think that'd be about it, I believe. I believe so. We will be going through how good the channel's done this week, and welcome the new community members in. So welcome in if you guys hit that subscribe button in the past couple weeks. As far as last week's live stream goes, I didn't do it. I had some electrical issues here at the house. I had to switch out some breakers and whatnot. That's why I wasn't here last week. Anytime I'd start running my cameras and my lights and everything like that, it would actually throw the breaker in the breaker box. So that's why I wasn't here last week. Started working on Friday and didn't get it done until Saturday, but that's why I wasn't here last week for you guys to share every week with me. If you guys were wondering why I wasn't here last week. But we'll go down through these questions, comments, and concerns. I do plan on doing some Borderlands 3. Doing some streaming of it today. After the show, you know, sometimes I get into topics and whatnot, but the way the computer industry is right now, I really don't feel like getting into it. It's all about GPUs. I'm actually sick about the GPU shortages and everybody complaining about all that. So, yeah, we've been doing some streaming gameplay. It's about the only time I really make for gameplay. So, yeah, we'll be doing some Borderlands 3. I started me a new character this past week. And, started from the get-go and just doing side quests and all the main quests all at the same time, trying to level it up. So we'll be doing some playing on that character today after the Q&A and whatnot. So flip you guys over here and we'll start going through these questions, comments, and concerns. And I don't know why OBS has got all this yellow going on about my keyframe frequency and whatnot. Because frame looks. Anybody watching me live, how's the stream look? I'm actually got it open in a preview and it looks pretty good on my side. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with YouTube here. And I don't want to cut off the stream and restart it, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it, but I guess it'll be all right. The stream looks all right to me. Hope my chat's working this morning. I've had problems in the past where chat wasn't working. We're going to start out here with these questions, comments. I want to thank you all for the support. You know, the guys come in, throw a little bit of cash my way while I live stream. Appreciate it. Just you guys are watching my videos every week. I know there's several of you that watch my videos every week, even though it's something you really ain't concerned in. You guys come in and watch my videos every week. Really appreciate it. You know, everybody that buys the merch, which we do have new merch in the merch store now. I ain't a graphic designer or nothing, but I did throw some stuff together and made up some new merch. Anybody that buys any merch, I really appreciate it. You guys that come in and hang out with me on the weekends, I appreciate that. You know, the guys that leave the comments on the videos and the live streams I've done in the past, that's what makes the show happen, you know. So I really appreciate the support you guys are showing me. We ain't a very, very big community here, but we got up to 1,580 subscribers, so we got a pretty good little community going on here. Seems to be all right little community, but I want to thank y'all for the support. So let's just start going with these questions, comments. These first two here, there's Chris McGraw, was one. It says 1 week ago on episode 88 live stream. He talked about testing the 5600G with different memory settings and frequencies and what kind of results that he got out of his. I'm not going to read all this. Appreciate the time he put into it. He did take me out books. Pretty long comments there, but I'm not going to read them all here on the stream. It is pretty good information there if you'd like to go read it. Like I said, that's a comment on Hanging Out with Dave episode 88, which was the last time I did the live stream. Here we go. We got Angelo Troy, I guess we pronounce that. How to overclock. See if we can get that a little bit bigger on screen. There we go. I think you guys can read that a little bit better now. they commented on how to overclock the CPU on the Gigabyte B450 Asiahorse Pro Wi-Fi. Daves, what's the CPU is this? They commented earlier. Is a Ryzen 7? Is right? Yep, that was a Ryzen 7 2700 on that one, the one I was overclocking. I think I had all that listed in the description, I think, but I may not have put it down there. But normally I put all that stuff in the description of the ports that's making up the systems usually. I try to remember to go back and do it anyways. Let's see, here else we got. Got Maxter 1878. Good to see you fighting fit. Sorry I missed the stream. Maxter is always next week, right, buddy? I know, I realize on Saturdays is a bad time to be streaming. You know, everybody's got other stuff that they got to take care of and this and that. And a lot of family time and whatnot. You know, if you're in school or if you work a full-time job, you know, Saturdays ain't the best time to be watching a live stream. So I understand when you guys can't make it on a regular basis. But it's Maxter 1878. He's pretty regular in the live streams. Let's see here. Who else we got? We got Sneebly. How to update the BIOS on the Gigabyte B450 Asiahorse Pro Wi-Fi motherboard. Says, thanks a lot. I'm upgrading to the 5800X CPU from the 2400G, and I needed to know how to update my BIOS from it. Thank you a lot for the informational documentary. Sarathi Crafty came back and said, nice bro, what will you do with the old processor too? They came back and said, don't know. But that's going to be that's a pretty good upgrade from 2400G up to the 5800X. I'm glad I could help get that BIOS set up for that new processor. Glad you enjoyed the video. We have Game Nilv. I guess the way you pronounce that. Game Nibla, I guess. How to overclock your RAM on the Gigabyte B450M DS3H motherboard. He just says, thanks, sir. Well, you're welcome, sir. Bricks. 1 week ago. Guess the way you pronounce that. B-R-I-X. Bricks. How to overclock your RAM on the Gigabyte B550M DS3H motherboard. It didn't work for me. I have Triton Z or GB3600 Cast 18, and when I turn on XMP profile, also try manually, it saves in the BIOS, but it does not appear and shows 2133 for me. Sounds like the XMP profile or the 3600 profile is a little too strong. Because a lot of times, if it boot loops too many times, it'll actually kick it back to the 2133, and it sounds like that maybe what it's doing. Maybe put in your OC and change that 3600 down to 3200 or something. Maybe knock it down a little bit, which I mean, you shouldn't have to do that, but it happens. Maybe that 3600 speed is just a little bit too fast for it. I'd try to knock them speeds back to 3200 or something like that. I mean, it bites because you paid extra money to have them extra speeds. We have Caleb Ashley, I guess we pronounce that. AMD Ryzen 5600G benchmarks. Honestly, this would be a great CPU, APU until the chaos with the GPU prices come down. Yeah, it would be. And I mentioned that in the video. It's a good filler gap. You know, it's a good tie over until GPU prices come down. And once the prices come down, you know, it's 5600G. You can put in a mid-range graphics card, even like a 3060 or something like that in that. And 5600 shouldn't handle even the 3060 pretty good. Chris McGraw's in the house. Welcome in, Chris. How you doing, buddy? I'm glad you decided to hang out with me today. Hey, Chris, I'm having some problems here with OBS and YouTube saying my keyframes ain't right. How's the stream looking on your side? It's looking pretty good on my side from the preview I have up. But is it looking all right on your side? Who else do we got here? Next, we got a book. NK. I like them little short names. They're easy for me to pronounce. AMD Ryzen 5 5600G benchmarks. It says, nice music. I have gone for a second-hand dedicated GPU as a backup option for a racing computer. Something to use if I sell my main GPU. However, eBay has become such a weird place here. So many hacked accounts, strange people, unrealistic prices. The whole hassle of getting a good offer was really stressful for me. I hope that the GPUs that arrives the next days is functional. Considering all that, I think it might not even be the worst idea to go for an APU. Save some bucks while having a little less fraps. And then later get some modern dedicated GPUs, since Intel, AMD, and NVIDIA may come up with some budget solutions in the next months. I used to get everything on eBay, but in the last 2 years, I'd rather go for outlet products in stores that I trust, and sometimes also new products like my RAM that I couldn't get anywhere on eBay, blah blah blah. Anyways, man, nice bench. All nice and smooth and clear. It's crazy how good the frame timings is in Fortnite. I hope for some more fraps at CSGO, but it's still okay-ish regarding the price and general performance of the 5600G. Blah, 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 blah. Have a great week, and thanks for the video. Well, you're welcome for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. And yeah, getting GPUs, even on the used market right now, is awful touchy. I mean, they're out there, but you're paying way too much for them. Like last comment, you know, at 5600G is an affordable way to be able to get a nice little fill gap. You know, I mean, it ain't the best, especially if you're looking for AAA titles at 1080p. But it does, you know, like it showed, you know, Borderlands 3, 720p. It's playable, especially if you go in and overclock the iGPU on it. You know, you get a little bit better frame rates out of it by overclocking, but not a whole lot. Which that was put up before that video went live. Who else do we got here? We have Simply Blazing Gaming 1 week ago. How to update the BIOS on the ASUS B450M Pro 4 motherboard. Hello, when I went to my PC Picker profile, it gave me a warning regarding BIOS needed to be updated. I have a Ryzen 5 1600F. As much as I enjoy the PC Pro Picker, I use it quite often for my builds and whatnot, especially for the wattage calculator. But sometimes they give them warnings. And if you're running a 1600 AF, which is first gen Ryzen, well, Ryzen Plus processor because it's an AF, you shouldn't have to update that BIOS. It should plug and play for you out of the box. PC Port Picker sometimes throws them warnings up regardless, especially with motherboards right now with AM4 motherboards. I mean, no matter what you put in there, you can put a 2000 series processor in there with a B450 and they'll tell you about updating the BIOS, and I don't understand why. But you know, as far as I know, that thing should hold a first gen, second gen straight out of the box, depending on the BIOS that's on the motherboard. If it comes with a newer BIOS, it may not support the AF, but you can't really go into that BIOS and backflash it either. It just won't let it happen. But that one should do the AF pretty good right out of the box with no problems, no hassles. We have Jen Barnon, building an open test bench in the Cooling Master Half X Evo computer case. I was excited to get mine. It's the first case I ever had trouble with the first build boot up. The 2 drives in the hot swap trays didn't seem to have power. It's a medium machine with 5 drives. I have ordered another PC board for the back of the tray and hope it's just DOA. If not, I'll just pull the PCB out and wire them up directly. I just had the same bad luck with the new used car. Oh well. Jim, you talk about them hot swappable bays on that case. I don't know if it's that big of a deal on the newer motherboards. I actually haven't had a look. I haven't looked that up on the newer motherboards. But when you back in the day, like whenever I put the 8370 chip in there was some motherboards that would do hot swappable. And then there were some motherboards that wouldn't accept hot swappable bays. That may be what's going on. Maybe your motherboard don't accept hot swappable bays. That's why they wasn't registering. It could have been that the board back there not connecting, which you said they didn't power up. But it may be the motherboard not accepting hot swappable bays. And if you're going to actually use them as a regular place just to put hard drives, I'd probably pull that PB out, the board out for the hot swappable, and just hook them up directly. I think you have better timings with it and whatnot. I mean, if you're going to leave them particular drives in there all the time, I just pull that motherboard out, makes it hot swappable. I just pull it out and hook them up directly to SATA. We have MLO Cavity LA Evo Gamer. How to update the BIOS on the Gigabyte B450 Asiahorse Pro Wi-Fi motherboard. Just says, thank you so much, man. Well, you're welcome so much, man. Then we have Bricks again here 1 week ago. How to dedicate more RAM to the integrated graphics on the Gigabyte B550 MDS3H motherboard. Can you do how to install Windows 10 on an NVMe on this motherboard? Actually, installing Windows 10 on an NVMe is basically the same thing as any other hard drive. Which I did do a video on that. It will be coming out on this Friday coming up. I got another one planned for this Wednesday, which I already uploaded and scheduled to go live Wednesday. But how to install Windows 10 on an NVMe drive will be coming up this Friday. So yeah, I did do that video for you. I did see a comment earlier. I did that video this past week. Like I said, it will be coming up on Friday for you. Why do I keep doing that? I gotta quit playing. That's just the end of it. I gotta quit playing with the buttons. We have Dino McBride 1 week ago. How to update the BIOS on the Gigabyte B550M DS3H motherboard. Says, you sure are a star. Thanks, man. Saved my head from frying. Well, I'm glad your head ain't frying. I'm glad I could help you with that. Chris McGraw, hot swap has to be activated through the BIOS on most motherboards, but sometimes it's a pain. I usually leave that off. Yeah, like I said, you know, if he's going to use them hot swappable bays for a regular hard drive that's going to stay in the system, I just pull that motherboard out, that little piece of PVC out, and just hook them up direct through STAT. I used it whenever I was using that motherboard and I had hot swappable bays in it, because I was doing a lot of data transfer and whatnot out of a lot of systems that came in the shop. That's one of the main reasons why I bought that, was for a hot swappable bay. Plus it worked as an open test bench. But I was constantly putting different drives in and out of them base slaves. Chris McGraw 1 week ago. How to dedicate more RAM to the Ryzen integrated graphics on the Gigabyte B550 MDS3H motherboard. Here's a few tips for APU build optimization. Let's see here. For more VRAM intensive games, I would set it to 4 gigs if possible. Resident Evil and 3 or games that show the VRAM memory usage in the graphics settings. More VRAM may mean more settings for image quality and a bit of smoother gameplay. If 4 gig is not in the choice offered, your BIOS may need to be updated. Mine went up to 2 gigs max and now it goes up to 8 gigs. But I wouldn't recommend it since you may run out of RAM for the system, and it will deeply heavily on the swap file, which writes the hard drive and is slow on mechanical drives and may increase the write cycles on your SSD and NVMe drives. Those drives have a limited write cycle, although those may be a lot faster if you have a Gen 3 drive with high read and write speeds. These APUs being limited to 3 Gen 3, a high speed Gen 3 drive makes a bit more sense for an APU build like this. Back in the day, I always preferred to set the page file, swap file, on a separate on a separate HDD. That the one Windows is installed on the past, and when SATA SSDs came out, the gain from this was quite obvious. In terms of gaming performance and the system being more snappier, increasing the page file max size mainly to something like 10 gigs or 15 gigs also helps a bit. You set both maximum and maximum values to the same amount, example 15,000 megabits a minute, 15,000 megabits max. Although I really recommend the fast Gen 3 M.2 NVMe drive over any other drive type. The SATA SSD would be a bare minimum for tight budgets, or if you have one on hand and don't want to buy a new drive, but keep it in mind it is a double-edged sword. APUs like this are ideal for 720p 1080p gaming at lower settings, retro gaming and emulations up to the PS3, but I would recommend 2 times 8 gig RAM of CAS/16, 3200 megahertz with BDIOC that with decent timings, up to 4 gigs of VRAM and a NVMe Gen 3 SSD like the Samsung 970 EVO Plus, 500 gigs or above for capacity and read-write speeds. This will remove any bottlenecks in the system that you may have, any bit of performance you can from that PC. With a slight iGPU and CPU overclock, this would be a sweet little gaming PC, but remember that any bit of performance increase helps with a APU, and overspeeding on one thing may not have as much of an impact as you thought, or that could because something is holding the possible gain back and be what we call a bottleneck. Optimization is both hardware and software is most often a bottleneck, and those APU builds is the most common thing that holds those systems back from being what they could. Also, since graphics cards are having their own resources dedicated to it, people tend to forget that APUs share resources a lot and are dependent on those to work properly. Any way to increase efficiency, speeds, or even capacity is good to prevent any one thing that would be holding the PC performance back. but there is something like too much of a good thing may become a bad thing in the end. Typhoon burner and DRAM calculation for Ryzen by one users are good tools to combine for a optimized RAM OC and timing. Afterburner for the GPU OC, and as for the CPU, unless you have a decent aftermarket cooler, but I would let PBO to do the job if you don't want to OC manually, but avoid auto OC since they set the CPU to the maximum boost most of the time, and voltages tend to be a bit on the too high of side on auto. There's a lot of good information in that, Chris. That's one thing I didn't show. I showed how to dedicate more VRAM on the Gigabyte B550. There's actually another setting in there where you get it up to 4 gigs. I didn't really show 4 gigs or show you how to get it up past 2 gigs because they're more VEGA graphics. Just like the 1030 or the 1050 or whatever, you know. I don't think you're going to see that much of a performance boost by going from 2 gigs of VRAM to 4 gigs of VRAM. And like you mentioned, it also takes away from your system RAM, and you got to make sure you got enough system RAM in the system to be able to handle that. I know I wrote a brick again. Yeah. I don't know if you was here at the beginning, Chris, but I bypassed this here testing. I did mention it, but I didn't read all that at the very beginning, which there is a lot of good information in there about clock speeds and APUs, but I didn't read them too. I'd probably still been reading them too. That's all right. It's helpful information. As long as it's helpful information, somebody gets use out of it, Chris. I don't mind you writing books. I appreciate the time you put into the testing and all the time you put into typing that out. I don't know how good you type, but it took me 2 days to type all that out. I ain't very good with the keyboard. Which is a kind of a video idea I've got running around in my mind anyways. Because of that APU build I put together. It ain't really optimized APU build. Think about maybe putting out a video on how to optimize that build. The $600 price point was just to try to keep it as low as possible, you know. But it could definitely use some little bit more information on that, I think. But appreciate all your work and all your time and putting that out there, Chris. Appreciate that. It is pretty good information in there. But on that Gigabyte B550 motherboard I was on, I showed how to get up to 2 gigs of VRAM. There isn't actually a way to get up past 4 gigs. Like I said, you know, I didn't put it in the video because with no more powerful than what them VEGA graphics is, I don't know if you'd see much of an improvement from 2 gigs to 4 gigs or not. And you also got to keep in mind, like you mentioned there, you know, it does take into, you know, it takes out your system RAM, and you got to make sure you leave enough for your system RAM. Even with 16 gig kit, and taking 2 gigs out, you're down to 14 gigs. Well, less than 14 with after Windows takes their portion and all that good happy shit. It was to help you as you want to make a video about this particular subject. I appreciate that, Chris. I really do. And the swap files, I hate depending on a swap file for anything. And if anybody's watching this that don't know, a swap file, it dedicates part of your hard drive to swap out if you run out of resources on your video card. They'll use it for actual memory, and it's a hell of a lot slower than what dedicated GPU or VRAM is, or even what using system memory is. Yeah, so if I could get that VRAM up to where it ain't using a swap file, would be the ideal situation for an APU build. But there is a lot of good information about that, about using the M.2, NVMe drives and whatnot. Yeah, and it's my why I mentioned swap files, AMD M.2 high-speed Gen 3 drives. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to have to use a swap file, it's best to use the faster drives. Let's see here else we got Keybert 6 days ago. How to dedicate more RAM to the Ryzen integrated graphics on the Gigabyte B550 MDS3H motherboard. Love your video focusing on 5600G. Can't wait to see the overclocking process and the results. Keep up the thorough good work. I plan on doing that, Hubert. Thank you for the comment, buddy. Appreciate that. Alexandra Squam, I guess. How to overclock your RAM on the Gigabyte B550 MDS3H motherboard. Love your cap. Thanks for the tutorial. Well, I'm glad you like the cap. I kind of like the cap too. It was actually washed, but it's pretty stained up, but it was washed. I'm glad you enjoyed the tutorial. We got TikTok Malina, I guess we pronounce that. How to overclock your RAM on the Gigabyte B550 MDS3H motherboard. Sure, I have Hyper 3600 MHz RAM. It's there in the motherboard site showing same model, name, and support list. I do all what you said, but it's not taking display. It's not taking display. 3600 megahertz ain't stable. Which I've mentioned this in other videos. AMD Ryzen, even though it's on that supported list, may not actually support that RAM kit. It's unfortunate that they don't keep up with that, especially on motherboards that are. I try the overclock, just like I said before. I try the overclock to 3600, knock it back to 3200 megahertz speed. I mean, I know it's bad. It's, you know, it sucks. There's no way around it. But apparently that 3600 megahertz ain't a stable overclock for you. So I'd just go in, manually set it to go in through the AI tweaker, set to the XMP profile, knock the speed back to 3200 megahertz. Let it control the time cast legacies. We have Genovena Vizil, I guess. AIG Shadow Max CPU cooler install on AM4 socket and temperature testing. That was the second one I did on that little cooler. And I have no idea how to say that or what he is saying, what they are saying. I'm assuming it's a fellow. So we'll throw that there one in the translator. Google Translate. I wonder how bad he's cussing me out. Thank you very much. I didn't know how to install, and your video helped me a lot. Well, you're welcome. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the comment. Glad that video helped you out on how to get that installed on that AM4 socket. What else we got? We got AKA Power. How to update the BIOS on the Gigabyte B550 MDS3H motherboard. Thanks, man, for the help. You're welcome for the help. I'm glad I could help you. I'm glad you got some information out of that video. Chris, I'd look at the DRAM voltage to be sure it is properly set to be stable. Sometimes the speed is the right one, but the voltage is too low or maybe too high. Well, yeah, that is a good point. It could be the voltage too. I guess it could possibly be too high, but usually if it's a voltage problem, it's usually set too low. But the way motherboards nowadays, they set the voltage so high on them things, I don't even like the voltage they set them at. You know, like if you read the first comments of we should have went through this week, you know, your auto setting for your voltage is up to 4.575 and, you know, 4.7, and, you know, it's just, you know, they automatically set the voltage just so high, which I guess is possible. It could be too high. But like I said, them auto settings usually set a pretty aggressive curve on them voltages. Which if you go back and watch even the last video where I dedicated more RAM, which one was it? How to dedicate more RAM to the GPU, I actually set it to 1.35 volts. Most of the time it says it's at 1.2 and it may be at 1.45 like my 3600 kits does. Yeah, exactly. You know, a lot of times it'll tell you one number, but it's actually setting to something else. And like I said, them autos anymore, these, especially these B550s, with my experience with the B550s, they set the voltages up on them. Which hell, a lot of times they'll set up higher than what AMD even recommends. AMD recommends 1.45 volts. Or they say you can go up to 1.45 volts. And a lot of times they'll push you up past that. If you actually run like hardware info 64 or something in the background and watch the voltage on your processor and on your RAMs, a lot of times they hit above that 1.45 volts. And the more voltage you pump into a computer component, more likely you're going to limit the life of it. There's something to kind of keep in mind, and I'd rather cut back the speeds than have to add more voltage to what that auto is. But you know, that's just me. I kind of look at overclocking as, you know, I also want my components to last as long as I can get out of them before I have to replace them. We have Jonathan Stent. How to overclock your Ryzen 5 2400G on the Gigabyte B450M DS3H motherboard. You are a legend, Dave. Cheers. Love your demeanor and great in-depth explanation. Much love from Australia. Well, much love back to Australia. Cheers to you. Appreciate that. I'm glad I could help you out. You got some good useful information out of that video. We have Naralza Asiahorse Crackbeater. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I know I just butchered the hell out of that name. How to update the BIOS from the Gigabyte B450 Asiahorse Pro Wi-Fi motherboard. Simple and easy tutorial. Thanks a lot. You're welcome a lot. Yeah, but my X570 Tomahawk likes to crank up any voltage a bit more than this on auto. And I also don't like this. Yeah, I don't either. That's why a lot of them, if that voltage is kicking up higher than what it should be, that's why I go with mainly set to 1.35 volts. You know, I mean, dust and heat and voltage is the main killers of a computer component. You know, the dust because it holds the heat in, and then you got the heat that ain't good on them. And then you also have the voltage that, you know, creates extra heat. You know, that's why in all my tutorials now I change that voltage. That's why I set it to 1.35 volt. And even though you set it to 1.35 volt, if you actually watch it, even though you went in and physically set it to 1.35, a lot of these newer motherboards will kick it above that if it thinks it needs it. I don't like that. I like having full control over that. But it seems like the B550 motherboard is bad about that. Even if you set it to 1.35, sometimes they'll go up to 1.37 volts or 1.4 volts, even though you got it set to the 1.3. I don't know. They're making these BIOSes so damn smart that I don't like it. It's taking control out of the end user's hands. I don't like it. Alright, next on the hit list, we have the Shadow 3 hours ago. How to update the BIOS on the Gigabyte B550M DS3H motherboard. Is it possible to update the BIOS on this motherboard? Well, I think it's supposed to be MOBO, M-O-B, on this mob without a compatible CPU. Well, I don't know. It depends on what mob you're running. But on that motherboard, you will need an older processor. It don't have the Q flash on it. It don't have anything like that. You will have to have an older motherboard, an older CPU to be able to update that motherboard BIOS. We got anything held for review? Not today. Anything else new coming in? Let's refresh the page here, see if anything new came in. Nope, nothing new. PBO gets the CPU voltage up to 1.485 volts as example, but the 3600 gets it up to 4.4 gigahertz boost. Yeah. But then again, you have more heat coming into it. And you know, and that kind of confuses me, Chris. It's actually a good point. You know, AMD recommends nothing more than 1.45 on the voltage, but it's their chips or their motherboard manufacturers just pushing this voltage up so much higher than what it should be. You know, they recommend no more than 1.45 volts. Like you said, right there, they're pushing up to 1.485 volts. You know, it's just, yeah, it's why I got my Hyper 212 Evo Black. Yeah, for the heat, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be pushing extra heat to them, you're going to be doing any kind of overclocking, you definitely need some kind of aftermarket cooler. It's kind of surprised me. My testing so far on that 5600G, even running the integrated graphics plus the CPU, or even when I did the overclocking on the iGPU of it, the temperature was fine. It was hitting like 70 max, which kind of surprised me with that little cooler that they give you with it, with 2 fans on it. It works great. Yeah, and that's why the Hyper 212 is such a popular cooler. It's fairly cheap, fairly on the budget side, but it definitely does the job. It does a lot better than what the stock heatsinks does. It's a pretty basic concept. I mean, you know, but yeah, it's a great little cooler in them Hyper 212s. But it looks like that's about it for the comments, questions, and concerns for this week. That's all we've had. Like I mentioned earlier, we're up to 1,588 subscribers or community members this week. See, I mean, I know we had a pretty good week this past week. Subscriber count all up by 12 this week. So welcome in to all the new members. I really appreciate the support. I really support you guys coming part of the community. Hopefully you guys decide to come out and hang out with me here one day. Or you guys get a chance to come out and hang out with me. Just like I started before the questions, comments, I want to thank y'all for the support. You know, just by watching my videos and liking the videos, sharing the videos, hanging out with me here on the weekends. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. For you guys to throw a little bit of money my way, appreciate that. All the purchases we got in the for the store, you know, you guys that buy the merch and whatnot. I really appreciate that. Just all the support you guys have given me here on YouTube. I didn't know if anybody watched my videos or not. Chris, yep, but I really would like to get my hands on the Vorto V5 air cooler. It seems to be even better than the Hyper 212. Yeah, that Vito's got a little bit bigger stacks on it. It seems like the stack's a little bit thicker, a little bit wider as far as the port to stand up. I actually had that company, well, someone saying they represented that company wanted me to take a look at that cooler, and I turned them down because they wasn't sending. They sent the email to my Gmail instead of a actual anything. It looks like it would be a halfway decent. You know, it looked like it was anything legit. Yeah, there's a picture of the Evo of the Vito V5. That is a nice looking cooler. It does have the RGB fan on it. I don't know if I can get a picture of the side of it or not. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. That is a 5 heat pipe design. I believe the Hyper 212 Black's to 5 pipe too, ain't it? I believe it's a 5-pipe design. It may only be a 4-pipe design. Can't remember. It's been too long since I got one back there, but not the black edition. Yeah, it's only got the 4 heat pipes where the competitor's got the 5 heat pipes too. So it's got an extra heat pipe too, I believe. Can't really get a good picture of the heat pipes on this one. One, two, three, four. Yeah, it's only got a 4 heat pipe design where the Vito's got a 5 heat pipe. So yeah, also by looking at the fins of it, it looks like it does a better job with the fins. The fins is a little bit thicker, but it looks like there's a lot more of them. So yeah, I think that Vito would probably do a little bit better job. I haven't got my hands on one to do any. I actually think about picking one of them up, but I haven't done it. And actually right now it's a lot cheaper on new, like $25 for it. Huh? Maybe that's the Hyper 212 killer. 25 bucks, and it's got an RGB fan on it. I wonder if it's ARGB. 4-pin PMW fan header, and it's got a addressable RGB header on it, on the fan. 25 bucks. That's a pretty good deal on those. Decent price to performance though. 25 bucks, yeah. They may take the place of being the #1, because I know that for the longest time the Hyper 212 was the #1 seller for heat sinks, for aftermarket heat sinks, on especially on a budget build. That one's even cheaper. It's only 25 bucks, and the Hyper 212 is going for what, 40? Of course, that's the black edition. You get 212. If you go with the white one, or the clear one, that ain't showing up now. Oh, well, if I learn how to type, David. Go with the cheap old model. It's still almost 40 bucks. It's still $37 for that one. And that one ain't even blacked out. That's the one I have back there on the shelf, actually. Yeah, and it is a RGB. It is the king of low budget builds. The Hyper 212. Yeah, the Hyper 212 has been. I'm gonna have to get a hold of Cooler Master or get me a AM4 bracket for my Hyper 212 though. Maybe I ought to put that thing against, do a video about that. Do a video about that one. I hate to have to order another 212. Of course, I got a 212 back there. I mean, hell, there's nothing goes wrong with them besides the frame may not work like it should, but that one's good. Good strong fan with that one yet. I just have to get an AM4 bracket for mine. I'm sure I'd buy one someplace. I'm sure somebody will sell me one. Don't mind me, guys. I want to look at something up real quick. $25, it may be worth buying for a couple of videos. Nah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'll pick one of them up. I don't know. But yeah, we did pretty good this week. Channeled up 12 new subscribers, 12 new community members. So welcome in, guys. Appreciate the support. I think guys, I'm pretty well wrap it up for the Q&A. What's coming up this week on the channel? I don't know. Something. Since I've been off work, I've been able to do 2 videos a week. If you haven't noticed. You know, I mean, I'd love to be able to keep up with that, but I know once I have to go back to work, I ain't gonna be able to keep up with that kind of thing. So I'm kind of taking advantage of it right now, being off and all. And maybe try it for size for the 5600G build OC video. Yeah, I could possibly do that. You know, I was going to do one on updating that cooler, putting a better cooler in. I was going to put a 240 AIO on it to see if it make much of a difference. But after watching them temperatures, I think the temperatures was holding that the integrated graphics back on, so I don't think it'd do much good to put a better cooler on it. You know, like I said, even OC'd, you know, up to 2300 megahertz. I couldn't get 2400 out of mine. Too many artifacting in the Heaven benchmark. 2300 megahertz, you know, my top temperature was running about 70 degrees. So that ain't, you know, that ain't too bad. There's still a lot of headroom there for heat. And that's with the stock heat sink on. I don't think by upgrading that cooler you get much more out of it. Of course, being a budget build, you don't want to spend money on an aftermarket cooler if you don't need to. I'll just flip you guys over and you guys can see this. This is the videos on the channel. This is what I look at. This Wednesday, I got how to install an NVMe M.2 drive on the Gigabyte B550 motherboard. That'll be coming out the 13th, which should be Wednesday. Yep, that should be Wednesday. The other one's coming out on the 15th. Yep, which is Friday. And that is to answer that Brick's question about how to install Windows 10 on an NVMe hard drive. Which, like I said, that's pretty easy. Same thing as any other Windows install. It don't really matter if it's a SATA-based drive or NVMe hard drive. It don't matter if it's times 3 speeds, times 4 speeds. Of course, the faster the drive, the faster it goes through. But it's basically the same concept. But in that video, I do walk you through how to install it. I need to go in and add need to go and change the information on it a little bit and whatnot yet. But yeah, that one will be coming up on Friday. So there's next week's videos, Wednesday and Friday. But you know, like I said, you know, I've been doing two videos a week here since I've been off. I'd like to keep it up, but I know once I got to go to my full-time job, I ain't gonna be able to keep up with 2 videos a week. Especially when I get into overclocking videos, the build videos, you know, the benchmarking videos. The videos actually take quite a bit of time to get filmed and produced and edited out and everything like that. So I won't be able to keep up with 2 videos a week once I go back to work here next month. But I plan on still doing 2 videos a week plus the live stream as long as I'm off from work. I'm trying to maximize my time off to be able to build the channel the best that I can here. Get the community a little bit stronger, hopefully. OCT 14, the 6600 non-XT Radeon card should be out on October the 14th. Yeah, if you can actually buy it and you can actually find it. BMW is in the house. BMW 137601. Why this channel is underrated? I'll tell you the truth, I think why my channel is underrated is because I'm country. I'm a country boy. I don't cover it up. I don't hide it. I've thought about changing who I was. I ain't going to do that. Yeah, I started out my question with, alright y'all, you know, stuff like that. You know, a lot of people just ain't into that. I think that's why the channel's so underrated. I went back and looked at that's actually why, if you've noticed my newer videos over the last couple of years, I've actually dropped my intro out because I had a big drop off right after the intro. Then the intro I was adding into it. That's why I took that intro out. If you actually look at my analytics, a lot of people are only watching for 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. I think it's because of the way I am. To tell you the truth, I think it's just, I mean, I'm a good guy and everything like that. I do talk English slang with a little bit of a southern drawl with a country tang to it, you know, and I just don't think that shows a lot of people, you know. And when you're country like I am, a lot of people think you're ignorant. I believe that's my big holdback on the channel. I think that's why the channel's so underrated. You know, right now the channel's getting 1,000 views a week, 1,000 views a day, and I just ain't getting the subscriber count. I think it may be because a lot of my videos on the channel is pretty well repetitive. You know, I do a lot of the overclocking videos, but it's on different motherboards. I do a lot of BIOS updates on different motherboards. And a lot of people just ain't interested in subscribing to a channel like that. You know, and, you know, people's told me, you know, well, it's because I use orange and black in my thumbnails and I need to change up my coloring and this and that. You know, YouTube says anything from 3% to 10% click-through rate's a good click-through rate. I'm above 10% click-through rate. So I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think it's just the fact that I'm too country for most people. You know, you talk with a southern drawl, you talk with a southern accent, you talk like I do. A lot of people think I'm ignorant when I'm not. That's the best way I can subscribe it. I don't know what else to say about it, because my average view duration is 1 minute and 58 seconds. You know, so within 2 minutes of the video, people are dropping off. And I think that, you know, and I've tried everything to try to up that, try to, you know, change the way I video edit, try to add more stuff like that, and it just don't seem to help. I think it's just because I'm too country, and a lot of people don't like that. I plan on keeping up BMW. I plan on it. You know, like I said, you know, we got a small community here, but I'm loyal to the community. I hate missing my live streams on Saturday when I gotta miss them. You know, I don't plan on quitting. And the main reason why I do is because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy helping people. Which my channel is based on newbies, on the computer building, or the people that's on a budget. And the overclocking and updating the BIOS and whatnot is some of the best ways to get free performance out of your computer components. That's kind of why I focus on that kind of content. But yeah, thanks for the question. Sounds a bit of a Texan accent, but I'm used to it. I heard worse here in Quebec, Canada. Yeah, you know, even for the area I live in, I get out around people, which don't happen very often. When I'm out around people, I talk even with more of a southern drawl than most people in this area. It's just the way I was raised. You know, it's just the way I talk. Like I said, you know, it'd been a while back. You know, I thought about changing who I am and the way I talk and this and that, and I ain't gonna do it. You know, either you're gonna like me for who I am or you ain't gonna like me. It's just that simple. I'm not changing who I am for the channel. I'm not going to try to pretend to be something that I'm not to get to grow the channel. I refuse to do it. You know, and if I keep it as a small channel, that's fine, because that means when you guys join me in the live streams, it's easier for me to give you more one-on-one time with you guys. You know, you got, you know, 1 million subscribers and 1,000 people in a live chat, and, you know, they're flying by so quick. You know, people come in and leave, and, you know, you really don't have time to answer the questions like this. You know, it's just easier to manage as being a small channel, and I'm happy with being a smaller channel. I'd like to do it full time, but that's sometime in the future. And I believe as long as I keep putting out the content and I keep fighting the good fight, I think I'm on end in the long run. It's fine. Kerry Holzman said exactly the same thing a few times for his channel. Yeah, you know, I'd like to be able to do it full time, but I ain't at that point. And you know, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You know, I like to be able to get more products and whatnot in here for reviews and unboxings and stuff like that. But right now, if you've noticed, you know, the videos I've been putting out 2 videos a week. But it's also on components I've already got and stuff like that. Right now, I'm out of work. You know, I don't want to spend what little bit of savings I got to buy new computer components for reviews and whatnot for the channel, when I'm not too sure on how much my savings is going to hold up while I'm off from work, not making no money. So that's why you haven't seen me do a whole lot of unboxings or anything like that here lately. It's just, you know, just the fact that the finances ain't there right now since I'm off. If the content's good, it doesn't matter who you are and the way you're talking. Yeah, I wish that stood true. You know, I think I got decent content. You know, I get a lot of people telling me they like the content, and you know, they come in for one video and they leave. But there's something that turns a lot of people off within that first 2 minutes of my videos, and I can't figure out what it is. I don't know. I've been trying some different stuff since I've been off with my editing techniques and trying to make it a little bit more engaging at the beginning to try to get people to stay longer. So we'll see how it works out. I mean, I think the content I put out is pretty good. I think the information I put out is pretty good. I think I put it down to a more basic level to where people can understand it easier than what some channels do. You know, some channels that do the same kind of content, they talk way over the beginner's head. You know, so I try to base it down to where anybody can understand what I'm talking about. But alright guys, what do you say we jump into some Borderlands 3 here and we start killing some people here. How's that sound? Tell you what guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that, I had to stretch my leg a little bit. That hip was kind of tightening up on me. Before we get into the gameplay, there's something I'd like to show you. I mentioned a little bit of it earlier there. Now I am no graphic designer, I admit it. But I did this myself in the merch store. The link will be in the description below. We do have some new stuff. Let's see how's the best way to do this. I guess this would be the best way to do it. I like to show off some of my techniques. Alright, let's flip you guys over. Right there, we have a PC with Dave's Techway. Ain't that fancy looking? We're fancy looking now. I know it ain't the best, but yes, that's the outline of my case. Painted with the colors of the channel. We have that in what we got in? We got it in t-shirts. We have it in the mouse pads. We have it in the jumbo mouse pads, with sweatshirts, and the cups, and the Kiss stickers, which is pretty affordable for most people if you want to support the channel. And we also got another one down here. What else do we got? There we go. That's what we got. a GPU that's actually in stock and you guys can buy it today. Imagine that, huh? Add it to cart. Like I said, I'm no graphic designer. I did take a picture of a GPU and outlined it to get that photo. I did put the DTW in the middle of the fans there, as you can tell. And it ain't the best, but for an amateur creator like me, I guess it's alright, I reckon. I don't know, but they're in the store if you guys be interested. I said whenever I started the merch store that there'd be more designs coming in the future, so yeah, there's that. And we got that in the same thing. Got it in the mouse pad, we got it in the t-shirts, the sweatshirts, the coffee cups, the extra large gaming mouse pads, and the Kiss stickers, or the Kiss Cut stickers, however you want to pronounce them things. So yeah, I am trying to utilize my time the best I can here, and try to grow the channel and see what we can do here. But yeah, there is that's in the merch store. Like I said, links in the description below if you guys want to go pick any of that good happy stuff up. Thought about using it as a promotion at the beginning of my videos. And it's sponsored by me. I haven't done it yet, but and a lot of times I don't even mention it in my videos. I only talk about that stuff when we're on live stream. Borderlands 3. Let's get her kicked off here. We're going to start some gaming. Still have 2 people watching me. Welcome in. Glad you guys still watching me. I'm glad I didn't scare everybody away yet. Let me know what you guys think about the sound of the game. If it's too loud or whatever, let me know. I'll turn her down some. And of course, this week I do have the AC running in the background. I got it turned up a little high, but I know it's still making some noise for you guys, and I apologize for that. Claptrap. Let's flip you guys over here. We can see what's going on here. And the gameplay ain't working, is it? Maybe we'll just have to do it this way, I guess. I don't know if I got me in there or not. I got me in there, but it's a little bit screwy. Why am I so small? I'm kind of in the middle of the screen. What the hell is going on? Oh, well, you guys don't need to be looking at my ugly mug anyways. We'll do that. Yeah, Gamer Nexus and Linus with his LTT store does the same, and a few others too. Yeah, I thought it was a good way to try to maximize profit for the channel, try to go full time. Actually, I haven't had no sales on it yet. But nobody's bought anything from it. But you know, it's there. It's there as an option. I figure if I start pushing it now, as the channel grows, maybe it'll do better for me in the long run. Hardware Unboxed does most of their testing using their gains from the merch store. Yeah, and that's why I like to do it. Yeah, right now, I actually talk about it. Actually, right now on YouTube, as far as AdSense goes, I make less than $50 a month on AdSense. You know, I don't sell nothing in the merch store, you know. So, just about everything that you see on the channel still comes out of my pocket. You know, I've had one thing, actually it wasn't gave to me. The AT240, Ergo actually reimbursed me for the price of that. I bought through their Amazon link. They reimbursed me for that product. You know, they reimbursed me for the whole, even the PayPal, you know, they paid me back through PayPal. They even paid for all the transaction fees and all that. You know, they gave me enough to make up for all that. But rather than that one component, that's all that I've ever had give to me. You know, everything else you see me do on the channel is out of my pocket. And that's what I mentioned earlier You know, that's why I can't do unboxings, no reviews and reviews right now. I'm out of work. You know, I got limited funds to try to make it till I get back to work. So, you know, it is what it is. And of course, I know as the channel grows, you know, I'll have more opportunity for sales and whatnot. But, and if you go back and watch some of my very beginning videos back in 2015, 2016, I had an affiliate link with Amazon. I've actually lost my affiliate link with Amazon because I didn't make a sale in 30 days. So I don't even have that to push out there to try to make a little bit of money to try to get new stuff in for the channel. You know, it's all dependent on me. It is what it is. They do a lot of content. Have a Patreon. You know, I looked into the Patreon thing. Actually, I set a Patreon page up for my brother last night because he's wanting one. I don't know what the hell he's going to do with one. But he wanted me to set him up a Patreon page, so I set him up one. But Patreon, you know, to be able to give behind the scenes footage and this and that, you know, and especially when I'm working my full-time job, when I'm working 60, 70 hours a week, it'd be kind of hard to come up with content and viable stuff to put on Patreon, you know, because that'd be another video I got to edit out and put it up on Patreon to be able to do behind the scenes stuff for, you know, exclusive videos for the Patreon members, you know, to make them feel like they have something that they're actually paying for. Like I said, you know, when I work my full-time job, you're working 60, 70 hours a week, you know, I'm lucky to get one video a week up for YouTube, let alone be able to do all that extra stuff for another platform like Patreon. So, you know, I mean, I thought about the Patreon route and whatnot, but I haven't done it yet. Flowplane, that's Lines Text Tips. Paid membership, YouTube, more or less. It is a video platform. You have to pay to watch any of the videos on there. Which, what I've seen with Flowplane, you know, most of them is bigger creators. You know, I don't know if he'd take on a smaller creator or not, like what I am, or how that would actually work out. You know, so I don't know if Flowplane would actually be a thing to actually come up with or not. I mean, you know, Flowplane, the main thing is, you know, you put the videos up there a week ahead of when they come up on YouTube, you know. That's the big thing with it, which wouldn't be hard to do. I worked up to 85 hours per week at one time. I perfectly understand that, man. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, you know, there in the last couple of weeks or so, I've had a lot of extra time to be able to do extra content for the channel and whatnot. I'm going back to a full-time job, you know, and that's going to cut down on the hours I had to put into the videos. Now I only do 40 hours max and not burn myself out mentally and physically like I used to. You know, I'd love to be able to go to a 40-hour work week and stay there. But I can't do it. I'm a truck driver. I'm a yard jockey for a warehouse here locally. And, you know, I can't leave until my replacement comes in. And the replacement I got, he ain't, he's a good guy and everything. A lot of times he's running late, you know, which puts me over by 2 or 3 hours. A lot of times, you know, I go into work and I clock in 15, 20 minutes early, or a half hour, 45 minutes early, just to make sure the dock doors are lined up and it's ready for when the workers inside the warehouse come into work. So it's kind of hard for me to stay at a 40-hour work week. And the company's been forcing a lot of overtime because they've been backed up, which I've been taking advantage of. Because I knew I was going to be off work for a couple months, so I've been putting in all the overtime I could to save up as much as I could, because I knew I was going to be off for a couple months without no money. No money coming in anyways. You know, ever since March of last year, I've been killing the overtime as much as I could possibly get. I've been getting, because I knew these 2 months was going to come up. I'm up to 5 viewers. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate you coming hanging out with me today. So yeah, I'd love to be able to get down to 40 hours a week. If I get down to 40 hours a week, maybe I could come up with that extra video. Maybe I could work it out. I don't know. I'd like to. And when I do go back to work, if you guys ain't aware, I had a hip replacement done a couple weeks back. That's why I'm off work. You know, once I get back to work, I'm going to go into it slowly. You know, I'm going to tell them I only want 40 hours a week until I see how this works out. Make sure I ain't in too much pain. But that's only going to last for so long, too. You know, because I'm going to have the other hip done here in 5 to 6 months, so I'm going to have to put in the overtime to save up for the next time I'm off for a couple months. But anyways, let's get into Borderlands 3 here. We are playing as Hamara, which is a, what do they call her? I forget what the hell she even is. But she's a pretty good little character. I'm level 17. I have been playing for the last few days. I've been doing the main quest lines. And going back and doing all the side quests after I get done with the main quest line in each area. I'm just playing, enjoying the game. And so yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. I'm not trying to hit max level at the fastest or anything like that. Why did my volume just peak out? Let me turn that gameplay down some. I think that's gonna come through a little loud. There we go. I think I'll be alright. Let me know if the gameplay is a little too loud, if I gotta turn it on down, if you guys want me to turn it up, guys. Where are we at? I don't even know where we're at. We're at Athens? Athens? Hell, I don't know. Athenas. That's where we're at. We're at Athenas. Why does it tell me to go to the drop pod? I said we go to the drop pod. Alright, let's go. I gotta go this way. Meet Maya in the courtyard. Yay! We get to go meet her again. Woohoo! Run, guys, run. You don't have guns. Passive monks anyways. Passive monks anyways.
Take them out.
Yeah, take that, boys.
Better than that.
Ain't that nice?
I hit you, you hit the ground.
That's right, 2 hits. I hit them, they hit the ground. That's the way it should be, right? Right. Woohoo! Say goodnight. You didn't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance. Why are y'all attacking me anyways? Leave me alone. Quit picking on me. Quit picking on me today. The twin guards, yay, the twin guards. I don't like the twin guards. Far Cry 6 seems to be a nice game. Lots of missions and quests, pets. I'm sure you would like it. I tried Far Cry, which one was it I tried? 5? I think it was 5, maybe 4. I don't know. I tried one of them Far Cry games. I did enjoy it. I do enjoy the Far Cry games, actually. I'm not a whole lot up on the lore or anything like that, like I should be. But I do enjoy them kind of games as well. I seen that it did drop. The 6 is a lot different. Oh, is it a lot different, Chris? I was actually looking into, I was watching some video gameplay on that New World from Amazon, the one Amazon's got out now. And yes, I know the whole GPU debacle on that and burning up the 3090s and this and that. Which I watched Jay's 2 cents videos on how to stop that from happening. I thought about picking it up. It's only a $40 game on Amazon or through Steam, which I'd probably go with the Steam version because I like to try to keep all my games within the same platform if possible. It just makes it a lot easier. Which some of the games like this one ain't on Steam.
For a fight.
It seems like a lot of the problems with that one has to do with the newer GPUs than what I have.
Right.
So I don't think I'd have much of a problem with it. Which I still run an NVIDIA graphics card, but I got the 2070 Super.
You're welcome.
If you want to kill your GPU, gameplay, new board. Yeah, exactly. Which, like I said, that's usually seems like that's usually on the newer graphics card than what I have. Which I guess it could have effect on the older ones as well. I do run an EVGA card, which is right now is known to destroy the VGA cards. But yeah, I've been looking into it and I thought about buying it. But again, you know, it's $40 and right now I'm trying to save my pennies, so I don't see no content on it coming up anytime soon. Now hopefully in time they'll get that GPU thing figured out and calm down the voltage that thing sends out.
Please consider surrendering while we trample your treasured heritage just because we're better than you.
Yeah, even with all that applied, it kills GPU still. Oh, really? I don't keep up on that. I ain't on the Reddit page for it and all that, which I know that's where a lot of that stuff comes from, is off of Reddit. What is it? I forget the channel I've been watching. EOS or something like that. Elder Scrolls Online is what it stands for, but I've been watching his videos about it. He runs a 3080 or something. He's got over 20 hours play with no problems. EVGA 3080s, 3090s are suffering from this a lot. Yeah, they are suffering a lot from it. Which, like I said, I do have an EVGA card in my system, so I don't know, but it ain't a 30 series either. I don't know. It's just something I was looking into. I do like them type of games, but I'm also afraid because I get addicted to them kind of games. I played World of Warcraft back in the day, around the Burning Crusade and all them, and I highly got addicted to them to where it literally ruined my life. And I don't want to play something that's going to take up all my time like that. And there's OTAC too. Yeah. Their tact cards is getting hit pretty hard with it.
Alright, Ava. Where is it? Not here. Or anywhere. Because I don't know what you're talking about. Tickling the old library. You would think our clamps are suited to piano. And they aren't.
I don't know. Far Cry 6, I believe it just launched. I think I got an email from Steam about it launching. Yeah, I think that'd be the kind of game I'd like to get into as well. Like I said, the only time I really get to play games is when I sit here and stream. Since I've had some time off, I've been enjoying some gameplay, but I still got 2 viewers with me. Thank you guys for sticking with me and hanging out with me today. You guys have any tech questions or anything like that, throw them in the chat and I'll be happy to answer them the best that I can for you. Where the hell am I going? I'm lost. I think I gotta go this way. Don't I gotta go this way? I think I gotta go this way. Yeah, this looks right. I got enemies coming. Ouch, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
Somebody shoot this one.
That's gonna hurt. Ow, didn't throw it high enough. Man, it still did some damage, I think. There we go. I should have got over the wall. He done playing games. Imagine that. Why is he playing games with me? He shouldn't be playing games with me. I thought he was out to kill me. He shouldn't be playing games with me like that. Uh-oh, boss fight coming up. Boss fight. Boss fight. Boss fight. Boss fight. You a gamer, Chris? You like playing games, buddy? What kind of games you like to play? Anything special? I don't think anything better than we're good. 229. Oh, my main one's 230, yeah. I don't think I got anything worth swapping out for. I don't think, I don't believe. Usually I stick to Resident Evil. I never played Resident Evil a whole lot. I've never, I don't know, it seems to be an alright game, but I just never was one much for the Resident Evil series. I don't think I've ever bought a Resident Evil game. I didn't know Resident Evil does have quite a following to it. But that's one of them series of games that you almost have to know the lore behind it to really understand what's going on in it. All the remakes lately are pretty good. Yeah, I think they finally figured out that it's got a pretty good following to it, so it's worth putting the money into to actually make a pretty good series of them. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. She's a siren. That's the kind of character I'm playing. She's a siren. Took me that long to remember what she was called. Ouch, that hurt. Ow, hand grenades. Ouch, that hurts. Come here, you little boy, you're in. There you go. Die. Die, give me my second life. I need my second life. Run. Run. Oh, ouch, that hurt. I don't have no little guys to kill, I don't think. Oh, well, I got him. I got him. I beat him down. I beat him down. Next month, there is a new movie from the game. Not just inspired by Resident Evil like the other ones.
You got the iridium? Give it here.
November the 24th, I believe. Huh. Come out with a new movie for it, huh? Yeah, like I said, it's got a pretty good following to it. They're definitely making the money off the name of it. What do you want? Who wants what? Maybe I don't want to give it to you. Maybe I want it for myself.
I've never been able to use iridium the way Lilith did.
Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 all got remarks. The fourth and code Vortex X are next.
Okay, here goes something. It's working. Holy crap. I feel like I could phase lock a planet right now.
Teach me that right now.
Teach it to me.
I could get used to that kind of power.
I bet you could.
Let's get the key fragment, Vault Hunter.
The one I would like to have a remake is Outbreak.
So, Ava, you survived.
I never did a whole lot of
Guess all of that was staring at water.
Outbreak. Is that one of the Resident Evils?
I can handle myself. I learned to fight way before I met you.
Let's spar then, kid.
Oh, you know I would.
Let's go get us some loot. Let's go get us some loot. I can't use those yet.
You get your wish. We're leaving with
Why are they there if I can't use them?
Boy, hurry up! I mean, yeah, cool, whatever. Could be fun. I'll grab some stuff. Vault Hunter, check this out.
Yeah, check that out. Leave me alone. I'm busy.
I just figured there was a connection between Silent and Vault.
I'm busy doing all the oddball stuff.
There's no place in the galaxy with more sirens than Athena's. Must be something in the water. Sirens were drawn to the place by some sort
I'm collecting all my goodies. I did a lot of fighting for these goodies. The inventory's full. How's my inventory full? I guess we'll have to get rid of some of these sloppier weapons.
The impending storm took over the joint. One day, some
Hell, that was great too. That wasn't worth picking up.
This relic's been here since before I was born. But as long as Malawan knows it's here, Athena's will never be safe.
It was on the PS2 for online multiplayer, but it was too early for its time. Yeah. Guess we gotta take that thing.
Do this before I explain it to Lilith. The real reason I took Ava on as an apprentice, she's going to be a siren.
Oh yeah?
And I want to make sure she's ready when that happens. See you up in the stars, Vault Hunter.
Uh-huh. Return to Sanctuary. What's that little glowing thing over there in the distance? Is that something important? Something with money? I need money. Oh, no, that's one of them transport spots. That's one of them transport spots. Oh. Fast travel! Y'all want to see my ugly mug for a while? Let me put me back up on the screen there. There we go. Now you can look at my ugly mug.
Bring it to me. I shall keep it safe while you...
Yeah, I'll get to you here in a minute. Leave me alone. I gotta look at all my presents. I gotta look at all my goodies.
opportunity for you.
I gotta look at all my goodies. Oh, where's my goodies? There's my goodies. Oh, looky there. Legendary pistol. Legendary pistol. What we got over here? Anything better? 220, 231. Oh, there's 260. I don't think that'd be quite as good as what I've got. About that one. That's shotgun for 249. That may be worth using. Shotgun 2. That may be better. I lose my electrical charge. I think it'll be alright. Sniper rifle? Do I got a better sniper rifle? I doubt it. Oh, we'll see here. What we got? Sniper rifle for 228. That's 261. That. Nothing better there. Playing as a survivor using the environment to create weapons and stuff. It used to do all that, and it is now on many zombie FPS games. Oh, really? Nah, 201. There's 219. 15% shared recharge rate. Malawan weapon action. I don't know. Hey, I think that'd be better for me. We'll try that. 166. No better shields. Pick up again grenades. Oh, there's a 178. I don't think them will be as good as what I've got, though. If they're worth more money, and they say they're an upgrade, I don't see. Pulls enemies in for 1 second. 20% elemental damage and 85% chance. Rubberized grenade. It does have shock to it. Okay, we'll try that one for a while. See what happens with it. Alright, that's just stuff I can sell. We can sell the rest of it. But good. The AI is in the stud of artifacting insanely, though. We'll sell that, 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 sell that. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of what? We'll hold on to that one. We don't have a slot. We don't have a slot open to hold the RGB yet, or the the launcher. So we'll hold on to them. I gotta swap that out when I need it. Yeah, I know where to find you at any vending machine around anywhere. Yeah, the vault key to tennis. Okay, let's go to tennis. I don't think I picked up any side quest on that one.
A new vault key fragment. Holding this makes my skin tingle. That and I ate one of Marcus's discounted burritos. In case you were wondering, this isn't a complete vault key. Why the Iridians split the keys into fragments is anyone's guess, but the vault key on Pandora required 3 pieces. Still, it's a start. You should return to Lilith. I'm sure she and Maya have a lot of catching up to do.
I know there's a side quest on that planet.
No, thank you. Give me a sterile room full of surgical equipment.
I know there's a side quest on that planet. It's where you kill all the rats. Well, they don't call them rats. They got a different name for them. Rents or rats or I don't know. So we'll go back down there and see if we can find that side quest. I don't know how I missed it. Says I got one on Promethium too. I got one down here. Right there it is. And my bad thing about going back to this planet is I gotta go all the way back at the very beginning. I gotta go back to the drop pad. A lot of running. Oh well, we get to kill more people and get some more XP out of it. Right. We're just running around playing anyway, so what matters? Wasting time. Wasting time on this Saturday. I ain't talking to Lilith. It's the only quest I have. Is that the only quest I have? Where's my quest log at? There's my log. Missions. I got a lot of them. And them ones I've already done. Oh, them's completed ones. So the only one I got this one right here is talk to Lilith. Okay, I might be doing pretty good about following up with the extra content on the game. Let's go kill some people. They should be coming up here in this town square right here. There they are. There they come. There they come. Comes the drones. Ouch, that hurt. Hey.
I hope you're warmed up.
That hurt. Don't do that. That hurts me. Run.
Barely worth the sweat.
Run. Get him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill them all. Kill him. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. I'm telling you guys, we're gonna get him. Oh, I thought he was dead. Thought he was dead. Man, they're gonna kill me. Ouch, grenade. That one hurt. I'll fill that one in the morning. I'll fill that one in the morning. I am getting old. Out, not high enough. Missed that hand grenade toss. Die. That's the shotgun. I don't want the shotgun. Give me this one. Stick your head up there. Say good night. Stick your head back out there. Come on. Pop your head back out there. There you go. Oh, I missed him. Got him with that one. He's dead. He's dead. Ow, what was that? Where'd that come from? Oh, no. Told you you're going to kill me. Ain't nobody around for me to kill. I'm going to die. I'm going to have to respawn. I'm going to have to do all that again. Nobody around to kill. They killed me after the fact. Hey, there's somebody up here. Alright. Died too soon. Gotta love it when the game cheats like that. Tell you to fight for your life, but there ain't nobody around to kill. That's unfair. They shouldn't be able to do that to you. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Well, at least I don't have to kill all these guys again. That was a good thing or a bad thing. Been a good thing to be able to get all the extra XP points to be able to kill them all again. Oh, I thought there was a couple of them that dropped. Ouch. Ouch, you guys beating up my shoulder.
Somebody shoot this one.
Yeah, somebody else shoot that one. I don't want to shoot that one. Somebody else shoot that one. I held him up there in the air for you. Made him an easy target, but he can't move. Somebody else come shoot him.
Wasted my time.
Wasting my time. Wasting my time. Okay, got them guys done. All right. I'll collect my little bit of cash they dropped me. Try to give me some more ammo here. There we go, here we go, here we go. Anything nice? Nope, 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 not really. All right. Can't believe I forgot to pick up that quest while I was in here last time. Man, that bites. Run, run. Okay, here we go. We got some people to kill in this one. Yeah, take that electrical charge, boys.
happy now?
Ouch. Ouch. Run. Why can't I jump up there? I know I can. There we go. I knew I could jump up there. Where did they go to? Ouch. Oh shit, they're all the way up there.
Almost done.
I don't know if they grabbed one or not. Ow! He's behind me. Say goodnight. You're done. How about you, Mr. Fireman? Oh, yeah. There we go. Owned you, didn't I? Uh-huh. I got you. We got you. Still 2 people viewing me, watching me play some Borderlands 3. I'm glad you guys are still hanging with me. Oh, we're through here. No, looks like we still got a lot of guys left. Ain't gonna hold them forever. It'll hold them long enough. Burn in. Die. Yeah, you need to die. You're right, you need to die. Ouch, that's gonna hurt. Bounce back to me. Man, grenade don't kill me. Uh-huh. Who's shooting me from over this way? Let's confuse him a little bit. Let's get a different angle on him. What you guys say? Different angle? Maybe? It'll let me up here. There we go. Hands up. Ouch. You can do better than that. You can do better than that, I tell you. Better than that. You could kill me if you wanted to. Grenade! Run! Grenade! Where's he at? There he is. Yeah, I thought I had one left down there someplace. Got another one down there, looks like. Pretty we got up here laying. Where's he at? There he is. Yes, I shot him in the back. I know, I'm a terrible man because I shot him in the back. I didn't shoot him in the front. Welcome in, whoever just joined. Looks like I got 3 viewers now. Welcome in. Glad you found the stream. Hope you enjoy watching me kill these people. Or them kill me, which it does happen quite often. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Oh, bunch of people, bunch of people. I'm still here. Thank you, Chris, for still being here with me, buddy. Appreciate that. I hope they reset this chest over here. Ouch, that's gonna hurt. Ouch, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Ouch. Oh, ow, oh. Stay away from me. Let my shield rejoin. Yeah, I know. You're gonna kill me, ain't you? No, you ain't. Ah. Cause you're big and bad don't mean you're big and bad. You're just harder to kill, that's all. It's just harder to kill, that's all you are. You're still killable. Enjoy that one.
Let's make this quick, yeah?
Yeah. Shot him in the head and he's still standing. How's that possible? A headshot should be an instant kill. Guess that would kind of take the fun out of the game, I wouldn't. Go around headshotting everybody, killing everybody with one shot, that wouldn't be no fun. Gotta have some kind of entertainment in it.
Take them out.
Take them out. I plan on taking them out. Got another one over here someplace. Where's he at? There he is. Tell him good night. Tell him good night. Alright. Next area. Don't worry, guys. We're getting towards the quest. We're just about there. Yeah, I need that save point just in case I get killed off. We're getting there. We're getting there. Go up here and sell all this junk I've accumulated. Sell all the junk. All of the junk. Got all kinds of junk we need to sell. I don't know what I picked up, but I know I picked up way too much. What do we got? We got anything worth using? I doubt it. 190, 184, 219. I don't think so. I don't think we got anything worth using. We sell it all. Sell it all. We got a sell all button. It don't look like we got a sell all button. I guess if I went through and marked it all as junk, we could sell it all in one shot, but. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How's that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I was using that. I think I was using that. It was selling all the stuff that I was using. How did that happen? What? Wait a minute. I was selling everything that I was selling stuff that I was using. That ain't good. The sniper rifle back down there. That one goes on top. Then we got the shotgun. Then we got the sniper rifle. Okay. Did I sell my bazooka thing? I sold my bazooka thing. Well, how in the hell did that happen? Huh? I sold my rocket launcher. That ain't good. Oh well, maybe I'll pick up another one here. Maybe I'll pick up another one. I'll get one sooner or later. It'll be alright. No biggie. Come on, let's go. What do we got? What kind of bugs we got to kill? I know we got bugs around here. Should be getting close to where that, yeah, SATA quest is right up there. Right up there, that's where we need to go. What, we got bugs coming at me now? Die! Die, rats!
Get good or die.
Die! You can't come up here, you need to die. Yeah, you need to die too. There ain't nothing special about you. There's nothing special about you. Y'all need to die. There's no question about it. Y'all need to die. Oh, who the hell's hit me from behind? I missed one somehow. Ow! Ow! Quit! Y'all beating up on me. Why y'all beating up on me? Y'all supposed to die with no problems. Y'all shouldn't be beating up on me. Yeah, leave me alone. Quit picking on me. Ow, quit, leave me alone. I don't know who ever told you all to beat up on me like this. Quit beating up on me. They're all beating up on me. They're all beating up on me. I think they enjoy beating up on me. Because I walk into their territory, they think it gives them the right to beat up on me. Anything around here that ain't worth keeping? A little bit of cash laying there. See if she gave me anything decent that time. Oh, $249. Oh, $249. Oh, $249. Oh, bigger magazine size, damage down, accuracy down. I think I'll keep what I got. If there's a higher number and it's worth more money, I think I'll keep what I've got. What did I do? Put that one back. Okay, I think I'll keep what I've got. Even though that one's got a little bit better to it, I think I'll keep what I've got. 219, nothing better there. Hell no, we ain't doing that swap. Nope. Okay, didn't pick up nothing worth using. It'll be alright, it'll be alright. Say goodnight, you're done. Is that the best you've got? If that's the best you got, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. We're gonna own them. Woohoo! Get away from that bomb. That grenade wouldn't have liked me very well. That would have done some damage. But they missed me. So it's all good in the hood. That's still saying? They still say that? Good in the hood? No, maybe I'm just old. Where was my quest? I thought my quest was right back in there. Yeah, my quest is back this way. This is why I did all that fighting, just to get back in this area, back here, right back here. And I can't believe I forgot to pick this up first time I came through here. stream still coming through good, Chris? The YouTube still saying I got poor connection. Something about my keyframe ratings or something.
Have to be this way. But that stupid siren bitch walks around like she owns the whole monastery. She left us. Now everyone calls her the defender of Athenas. Well, we will see how she does when the storm comes. Once Malawar gets their fragment, the monastery will be mine again.
You must come quickly. The holy distillery is infested with rats. This way. Thank the six storms, my prayers are answered. I am Brother Mendel of the impending storm, sworn to an oath of non-violence. So, I must beg your assistance with these ferocious rats. You must eradicate them, Bolton. There we are. Now, inside, quickly, before the rats completely infest this holy place.
Insect, quickly! Quickly now, quickly! Get in there! Get your little ass in there! Run! Run before they take care of everything.
Rats go. Our distilled spirit should be strong enough to melt such things. Shoot the nearby cask and be rid of that foul infestation.
What am I doing? Oh, I see.
I would handle this myself if it weren't for my oath. Believe it or not, I am forbidden from even slapping a mosquito that bites me. Woe is me for choosing the non-violent path. So, you must slaughter in my stead, oh righteous gunslinger. How I envy you, Vault Hunter. Unencumbered by the oath, unchained by morality, hunt down those foul wretches, and rend the still beating hearts from their wretched thoraxes.
Yeah, kill them beasts. Kill them ratchets. Kill them ratchets. Kill them all. Let God sort them out. Alright.
It would appear that this monster has died of over-intoxication. Ah, do me an additional favor and retrieve its liver. That rat's liver seems to be perfectly pickled for our purposes.
Level 18! Level 18! We're doing good!
Disavow them, my divine murderer. Splay their guts on the ground like intestinal confetti.
Ouch, that one hurt. That one hurt. That one hurt. Quit eating. You. Come back here. Harvest.
Excellent. That pickled rat's liver will be very useful to me.
Oh yeah, you're gonna cut it up and sell it as a meal, ain't you?
The righteous slaughter. Now you must find the final rat hive and put an end to this infestation. Go, my blood-drenched champion, go. The massacre beckons. Oh, most glorious. Send that
I hope he's made me pretty good for this mission.
split its skull and
I know did see what I got for it.
monstrous blood. Where? The suffering is intoxicating.
Never did see what he actually gave me for doing all this. Oh, safer chest. Safer chest. Safer chest. Safer chest. We got a safer chest. Probably full of shit that ain't as good as what I got like always, but it'll be alright. There's another one to harvest.
I shall make such a spirit with that rat liver. Wait.
Yeah, I know you're gonna cook it up and feed it to people and kill people with it or something. Let's go this way. Can we go this way? Well, let me go this way. Yeah, it won't let me go that way. So I gotta walk around. Damn game anyways. Don't they know I'm old and crippled and I can't walk very good? Where'd I gotta go? What? It looked like you should have been able to go through that way. Hey, I got a skill point. What did I miss back here? Shame something back here. What's right here? Ain't nothing here. I ain't seen nothing. You guys seen anything? I'm not seeing nothing. Alright. Whatever. We'll just go on. If we have to, we'll come back here.
Who wants some free kids?
Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Thanks to 6 storms you came along when you did. When the Malawar scourge is driven away, we will toast your demise bloodshed. Grab that clapper and ring the bell of inebriation. Summon me when you are ready. Every war is in order.
It's on now.
It's on now. What's on now? Now, get off of me. Ow, get off of me. Leave me alone. Quit picking on me. Why are they always beating up on me?
When we monks take the oath of non-violence, we
Let's give her some of this gray junk we got. Let's give her some of this gray junk. Oh, 230, 249. No. Oh. We'll make a couple spots there.
roll our worldly weapons.
That's why I need money. I need bigger bags.
And I urge you to take whatever you need from our weapon depository, my vivisecting avenger. Then return to me.
I didn't get it all. What did I miss? I missed something. What did I miss? What did I miss? Did I miss getting something? Says I got 3 or 5 of the rat livers. I need 2 more rat livers. Where's the rat livers at? I got the 1 rat liver from back in this area. And another one someplace? Well, let's run on back here in this hole. Maybe run back here someplace. I don't know. I don't know. That. I have no clue. No idea. I got that one. It's saying it's right in this area someplace, and I ain't seen it. I'm not fonding her. We gotta open these things, those guys up? I don't know. Where's that? What am I missing? What am I missing? Maybe a rat live over this way? Over here's one.
Now that should come in handy once the infestation is cleared out.
That's 4 of them. Should be one more someplace. Uh-huh. I mean, I know it's a side quest to a side quest, but still, I'd like to find it. There's one back this way someplace I missed. Right there it is. Just didn't go back far enough. Alright. Place the ratchet levers and ring the bell. There's the bell. There's the bell fixed. Put the ratchet bells over there. See what kind of weapons we got in our little super chest here. Oops. Apparently they still don't have enough room. Well, let's get rid of that one and we'll get rid of that one. Okay.
I admit I am conflicted by my part of your unhinged pursuit of violence. Yet, perhaps such transgressions are themselves the will of the stars. You have given me much to ponder, and much to do. Salut. Truly, this is the happiest of hours. Ah, and I see you've gathered the pickled rat. World is another. You see, these pickled rat livers are actually the secret ingredient behind our holy spirits. We keep a flock of rats for ourselves, but they escaped their bonds and started running wild throughout the distillery.
Red chest. That's some good stuff. There's some good stuff. Inventory's full. Well, we'll have to give her some of this slop. Get rid of the slop. Get rid of the slop. Get rid of the slop. I think there was 4 of them, I think. There we go. That stuff any better than what I've got? Oh, 250. Oh, looky there, looky there, looky there. I think we may have found something a little bit better. 3 people still watching me kill things. Welcome in. Glad you guys still with me here today. Damage enemies around them. Looks like all the stats is down on that, but it's worth a lot more money than the item score is a lot higher. Yeah, we'll try it. Shotgun? Do we got a better shotgun? Shotgun. 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 Hey, shotgun. Nope, no better shotgun, no better sniper rifle. These things, 210. We got 219. Let's see. Oh, what's that? That's a 175. %, more health. 5% max health over seconds while shields are full. Yeah, I think we'll try that one. How about this one? No, nothing there. Okay. I think that's the only side quest on this planet. So we'll go back and we'll go back to Sanctuary. Yeah, let's go back to Sanctuary. We'll go back to Sanctuary here. Alright, now we can go sell that stuff we picked up. Hey, we got some more stuff. Partially full. What are they giving us? Saying inventory's full. I'll be back for you guys.
This thing on? Test.
I always they quit throwing him up every time I come back to Sanctuary.
You don't want to miss it. Good and bomb.
We'll keep the pistol, just in case we run out of ammo for the other stuff.
Just like that.
Still haven't found me a rocket launcher to replace the one I sold accidentally.
Have some money. Now why not spend it? You know where to find me.
Yeah, I know where to find you. I know where to find you. I know you're anxious to take all my money that I'm gathering up. That stuff any better? I doubt it. Can't even use that one. Grenades 169. Nope. Spend the skill point. We got a skill point we can send. We'll go back over here and doom. Let's go over and see if we can get some more spaces in our bag. See if we can afford them.
I've got 3 words.
Still can't afford them. $81,000. I can build some of these up.
Don't buy this deal. You're probably going to die.
SMGs, I use them a lot. That is an SMG I have equipped, ain't it? Let's see. That is an SMG, right? Yeah, that's an SMG. What else can I build up here? Sniper rifles? I use my sniper rifles a good bit. I like my shotgun too.
With that upgrade, you can hold more items. Ammo, whatever. You're gonna buy something else or not?
Probably not. I probably don't have enough money to buy anything else.
Carry a lot of stuff. Carry more.
I can buy some more assault rifle rounds. That's it. Can't afford nothing else. Sorry, I'm out of money. Let's see where we want to put this tree point out here. Oh, let's build this up a little bit here. What we got? Triggers an element effect on the enemy. When the enemy dies, the enemy explodes, dealing or attribute element damage along with any other elements that is currently affected upon the enemy. Sounds pretty good. Gains magazine size. It's always good to have extra weapons, extra bullets. Bullets that damage enemies have a chance to ricochet and deal decreased damage to other nearby enemies. I like that one. We'll put both points in that one. I like that one. I like the sound of that one. I like hitting more than one opponent at a time. Oh, get out of my way. Why they gotta put somebody walking right in the middle of my way? Talk to Lily. Hey, Lily.
Explain it right now, Lilith, but she's going to be a siren someday.
Yeah, she's gonna be siren. Yeah, she's gonna be siren someday.
What's up, killer? Maya says you kicked some major ass.
Now, I don't know about
I
that.
say, I'm a natural.
I believe it. Well, one fragment down, 2 more to go.
One to go. Imagine that. Y'all want to see my ugly mug for a while?
Our key fragment has been a secret for generations.
Boom.
How did they
Looky
know
there.
about it now?
Now you can watch me.
Calypso seemed to know more about the vaults than any of us, even Tannis. They knew about the vault map. Maybe they told Malawan to invade Athena. They say they're after something called the Great Vault. The vault on Promethea must be part of their plan. We have to get there first.
We will, Firehawk.
We will, Firehawk. We'll get there. We'll be late, but we'll get there.
Lilith, long time. So, more things.
Wow, nice mustache.
Thanks. Except, see, mustache. Listen, I'm gonna have to cash in on that Allies card. Kanagawa's got an asteroid-mounted laser aimed at Atlas HQ, and he's threatening to slice me in half unless I surrender. I'm, freaking out here! Freaking out! And Zero reports the laser's being powered by a vault key fragment, so,
All I needed to hear, we're on it.
now we're talking. Yay, allies! Reese, out.
Go down there and help Reese with his laser issue, Vault Hunter.
Why is everybody looking at me?
Doing. Lilith says he's one of us, but can't trust a man with a mustache. That's just science.
Why is everybody looking at me? Both looking at me. What?
Oh, the tattoos. You want to talk about it?
What? I don't know why they're both looking at me. Alright guys, looks like I've been going for about 2.5 hours here, so I think it's going to pretty well wrap it up for the day. Yeah, my legs a little stiff sitting here for this long. So, if you like this kind of content, go down, give me a like. If not, give me a dislike button in the comment section. I go through them every weekend here on my live stream, Saturday morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Saturday morning here on YouTube. If you really like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell where you're notified next time I put out a video or go live here on YouTube. Also, if you're interested, there's links in the description below for Instagram and Twitter. I don't carry your inbox, but I do put up photos of new stuff I have coming in, give you an idea of what's coming up on the channel. If there's any information about the live stream, if I got canceled or changed the time, that's where you also get that information. With all that being said, you all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video or live stream.